Drawing faces is easy. Today I will show you how I draw my faces in portraits, and how you can break it down into simple shapes. Let's get started. We have to learn the basic forms of the head before drawing the face. We first start by drawing the cranium as a circle, with a vertical and horizontal line showing which way it's facing, and also helping with lining up the brow ridge. We then go down a third to draw a line which will be where the nose sits. We will go another third down for where the jaw sits. Next we can carve out a circle into the side of the head because the cranium is not a perfect circle. The line in the center of the circle represents the start of the jaw. The jaw's overall shape looks something like this. So let's try putting this form in. Draw a line angled slightly for the ramus, and then another line for the mandible. Even though I'm saying to draw lines, don't think of it that way. Think of it as a 3D shape and remember the form. Start first with drawing the brow ridge. Next we draw a line carving inwards to show how the eye socket carves in. Next we'll draw the keystone and the overall shape of the nose by drawing this shape. You can also draw the cheekbones and the sides of the face. Then we can draw the ears. Now we can draw the actual eye. First starting with the upper lid, which we can draw with 3 lines just like this, made into a curve. Then we can draw the pupil as a curved line like this. It's kind of like a semicircle. Then we can draw the bottom eyelid. Next the nasal tip as a circle like this, and the nostrils can be shaped like commas. We can also draw the lips now too. The upper lip, which can be broken down into 3 parts like this, and then drawn, so keeping in mind the overlap. We can draw the lower lip as a shape like this. Now this is for shading in pencil, and in my cross-hatching style. But you should still be able to apply this to digital and color if you follow your right values and keep these tips in mind. Also, this is all dependent on the lighting you have and your art style. First, I like to shade under the brow ridge. Usually the keystone is lighter than under the brow ridge, but it obviously depends on the lighting scenario. And now you can shade under the nose, making sure that the commas in the nose are darker. And then you can also put the philtrum under the nose if you want to. Now we can shade the sides of the face, but also don't forget that the cheekbones are more deeper on the sides of the face, so they'll be darker too. And then shade the neck. And now for the eyes. First by drawing the inner pupil and finishing the circle of the eye. And then we can shade the pupil like so, making sure to also add a highlight in. And we can add the eyelashes too. Now you can add whatever you want like hair and other accessories. And that's how you draw faces. Now you may want to modify the proportions based on the type of face and what style you have and are going for, keeping in mind that anime styles might have bigger eyes and foreheads. And that's how you draw faces. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. Okay, well, bye bye.